He waited all night, and she never moved. He kept pushing her trunk, trying to wake her.
Where was the herd, and what did they do when they came back?
6 months before, he was the most protected baby on earth. She taught him everything. He followed her everywhere. Every night he slept against her side, breathing with her. Every morning he touched her face first, to make sure she was still there.
It was a completely normal afternoon. Nobody saw what was coming.
She stopped drinking. Something was wrong inside her.
She fell, and the whole herd felt it.
The whole herd tried to help her stand. He touched every part of her face, looking for something that would answer.
By sunset, the adults understood. The baby did not.
The herd rested nearby. The baby never moved. Not once. All night.
Day 2. He had not moved. He had not eaten.
They tried to lead him to water. He came back every time.
On day 3, the oldest elephant came back to him.
The whole herd came back together, and this time was different. The matriarch touched her one last time, and the herd understood what came next. They began to cover her with earth and branches. He watched them cover her, his trunk on her face, until the very end.
They stood in silence for 43 seconds. Scientists said they forgot to breathe.
Every elephant in the circle was still. Even the calves stopped moving. The herd was leaving, and he was still at the grave. The herd was leaving, and he was still at the grave. The oldest elephant stopped and turned back. She came back for him, and she waited for as long as it took. He lifted his trunk from the earth for the first time in 3 days.
He took one step, and then another, moving forward.
The herd closed around him. He was never going to be alone. She gave him everything a mother gives, everything he needed to survive.
He walked where his mother walked, protected by those who loved her.
Step by step, he learned her smell, her sounds, her shadow.
3 days later, he ran again.
He remembered how she taught him to drink. Her lessons lived in him. Every sunset she watched over him, as his mother once did. He slept against her side, breathing with her, as he once breathed with his mother. Every morning he reached up to touch her face first. Weeks later, he ran as if the world was still whole. She had lost before, and she knew what staying meant. When they passed near her grave, he always turned his head. The herd carried him through every crossing, every storm, every dry season. Months later, a smaller calf pressed against his side, and he stood still for it. Something in his eyes had changed, something that would stay forever.
Where she was buried, the grass grew back greener. The herd kept moving forward as herds always do, carrying everyone with them.
Every morning he touched her face, and every morning she answered. She was gone, but the herd made sure he never walked alone.